What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today what I want to do is go over installing Composer on your Windows computer. But before we get to that, if you can, consider supporting the DevWP project. You can do so by going to PixemWeb.com and purchasing a subscription to DevWP. This is a project I've been working on for years. I've created a very efficient and productive workflow, and I give you all my tips and tricks within DevWP itself. You could also check out some of the other videos I have. This is the video I uploaded last year. You can see it's over 5.5 hours long, and it's a step-by-step tutorial. Alright, so in order to get Composer, you go to getcomposer.org. This is the dependency manager for PHP. You click on the download link right here. For Windows, you're going to download and run the composer setup.exe file. Click on this one. It'll download to your system. Go to your file explorer. You see where right here, the composer setup. Double click on this one. You can install for all users or install for you only. We'll leave it to the recommended one. If you get the user account control, click on yes. We're not going to be checking this off. We'll leave that unchecked. Click next. This is the location of where your PHP file is. It already identified it for you. So click next. It starts the process of checking your system. You could just leave that unchecked if you don't use a proxy server. Click next. Again, it's ready to install. Click install. This is just letting you know that you have to open up a new command window when you're going to use Composer for the first time. Click next, then click finish. And then if you want, we can go to VS Code. I already have it open. And now let's see what happens here. I can type out composer -- version. And you see it's not there. And again, it's going back to that notification that you have to open up a new terminal window. So I'll just put this terminal window to the garbage right there. And let's see if we actually need to X out of VS Code or we could just do that. I'll run that command again. And it looks like we have to X out of VS Code, start it back up. And now you see we have it right there. Composer version 2.7.2. And the PHP version, it shows you where your PHP file is right there. It's already in your path environment. That was part of the setup process. But again, always check your path environment. I think it's very important to get familiar with how this is all working on your system. You see in our user variables, we have Composer set up there. And then if we go to the system, let's see what happens there. We have the Composer setup bin right there. All right, that's fine. We'll leave it the way it is. Open up a new terminal. And let's just type out Composer. See what happens at that point. You see let me make that larger. Scroll up. These are the commands and some of the options you get. So you see you have the help option, the version, available commands. Take some time, get familiar with this. This video is just a standard basic installation video. And throughout the various videos we're going to be creating on WordPress theme development, I'll demonstrate how to use the vast majority of these files. But I'll also, once we actually get set up with our WordPress theme, the DevWP theme, I'll do a deep dive into Composer itself. And I'll also do a deep dive into the other videos where I covered Node.js, where I covered Git, and some of the other tools that we're going to be utilizing. Now, Composer is going to be very important for us because it's going to give us the ability to do a lot of linting. And what that means is that we're going to be analyzing our code for various potential issues. And it's going to help us to make sure that we have quality code. All right, go back to the browser. You can also take a look at the documentation over here. Get more familiar with Composer itself. But again, I'll do a deep dive video on Composer. All right, so again, if you can, support the channel by purchasing DevWP. It helps me to continue creating these videos. And also check out some of my other videos I have. My goal is to make you a productive and efficient WordPress developer. All right, so hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification icon. And I'll catch you in the next video. Happy coding.